Their Air Force is gone, totally gone. They have nothing. They have no ships. 158 ships are at the bottom of the sea. Good
My
ones,
man said I
good
want
ones, new.
everything. He said he want
The
everything.
Soleimani, they had one called the Soleimani, was taken out by one of our Tiger Sharks, by one of our rapidly moving submarines. It's amazing. Our military is so good. Do you know our military is a 94% approval rating now?
Well,
Congress has a 14%. The media has a 12%. When I started, the media had a
I really
92%
had
approval
terrible
rating.
rules
Now they're down to
against
14%.
wow.
U.S.
And I'm
had
very
their
proud of it
hands
because they're
tied
very
behind their
dishonest.
Mr.
back.
President,
Now
I
they
see
can't
what just
fight
took place in terms of our
how they
NATO
really want.
allies
Look at how
pushing
many
back
years it
and
takes
not
in one
supporting
week
you and the
USA
United
got
States. And
ran
I see what
through.
has happened with
Facts,
our
bruh.
Gulf
That's
allies
facts.
in the Middle East who do not want a bully in the Middle East any longer. Are you expecting those Gulf allies to help you in this blockade in the Strait of Hormuz?
Oh yeah,
What other
sure.
countries are going to
They've
join
already
that?
started.
You know they call you
Well,
a
the Gulf
bully,
states
Trump.
now you could say they're much closer, so maybe they have to do it. But they also could stay out. But they made a mistake when they started lobbing missiles at them. And here's the good thing: the Gulf states, they are rich and they have a lot of
Iran,
Patriot.
they
Our
had
Patriot
him and
missile,
signed
which
too
is an
much before
anti-missile
Castro.
missile, and it's unbelievable.
Wow.
They
I ain't
fired
know
at us
that.
one day at a certain asset that we have, namely the aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln, one of the beauties of the world, one of the great beauties of the world. They fired 101 missiles out of 100. These things are going 2,000, more than 2,000 miles an hour. And out of 101 missiles, 101 were shot down like nothing and are now at the bottom of the sea, the remnants of them. Think of it, 101 missiles shot in a short period of time. All 101 were knocked out. So we have the greatest military equipment. We have the greatest people. We have the strongest military in the world by far, and everybody sees it, whether it's Venezuela or what we've done with Iran. And when I read, the fake news talking
The
about
fake
how well Iran's,
news.
they're not doing well at all. They're getting killed. I could
Trump,
take out
nah,
Iran in
Mo.
one day. I could take down in 1 hour. I could have their entire energy, everything, every one of their plants, their electric
Was
generating
Iran
plants, which is a
three
big
to
deal.
four
I
or
hate to
five,
do it
six? I
because
don't
if I
even know,
do it, it
bro.
takes you
Probably
10 years to
was.
rebuild.
Who
They'll never
knows?
be able to rebuild it. And the other thing you take out are the bridges. I took
A
out
nigga
one just
said
to
they ain't
show
even
them
going
because
to be able
they
to
went
rebuild
public
it.
with a statement that wasn't true. They admitted it. I
Buddy,
say,
you
I'm going to
got
take out a
war
bridge.
crimes.
And I took out a
For
bridge.
real.
And that was the end of that.
He definitely
Wellington
do.
City's really behaving quite well. But in one half of a day, they wouldn't have one bridge standing. They wouldn't have one electric generating plant standing. And they're back in the Stone Ages.
Oh
I'd
my
rather not
God.
do that. But I do believe they're going to come to the
Back in the
table
Stone
on this
Ages.
because
He going all the way
nobody
back.
can be so stupid as to say that we want to have nuclear weapons and they have no cards. They have no cards whatsoever.
So if they do not give up that effort, is that the plan? Will you further destruct Iran?
Yeah, I will. If they don't give that plan up, yeah. I'm not in huge hurry. What we want to do is we'll open up the strait. But the ships are coming up to the United States.
Let's talk about that.
I've been inviting everybody. It's pretty good.
China
Let's talk about
will
that, Mr. President,
rebuild
because
Yeah.
you
it in no
referred
time.
to a
Yep.
post
Yes,
that
they
hundreds of
will,
super
nigga.
tankers
China will
are
drop
headed to
that
the Gulf
bag
of
on them.
America
Yes, 10
to
years.
buy
They
oil
say
and
they
gas from the
really
U.S.
fucked
What
up.
can you tell us
Yes.
about that, sir?
Well, I can tell you that it used to be called the Gulf of Mexico. That's what I can tell you. Now it's called the Gulf of America because of me. One of my little things that I did, one of my little
USA
sidelines.
rebuild sadly.
And it's a great honor. People are so happy. You go to Louisiana, you go to Florida, you go to these states, Texas. They're so honored by it. I used to say, why isn't the Gulf of Mexico when we have 93% of the frontage?
He is alive.
And,
Yes,
it floods
he is.
93% in the United States. I said, I think I'm going to change it to the Gulf of
You
America.
already
What a
know
beautiful
he
name.
is.
And I did. And I give a lot of credit to Google because once I filed the papers, I did it. And once Google Map changed, did it, it was a done deal. But
Oh,
we
he
had
sued Google
lawsuits.
too?
We won everything. And it's now
Like
the Gulf of
China
America,
switch sides, bruh.
which I'm very
Wow.
honored
For real,
by.
bruh.
But do
I
you
was thinking
expect
about,
super
I must tell
tankers?
you, I was thinking about calling it the Gulf of Trump. And
The
I
Gulf of
decided not to
Trump.
do it. I think maybe it was a wise. I think that one maybe wouldn't have worked out. I'm not so sure. You'll have to tell me. But I was thinking about it's going to be called the Gulf of Trump. And then I said,
Mm-mm-mm.
that's not going to play too well.
I
But,
think
Mm-mm-mm.
you're
I'm kidding.
you're
I'm
being
kidding.
facetious.
Now, the
I
big
know
No,
thing
he
that,
was
Mr.
not.
the
President.
headline.
But
No,
what
he
Big
but
was
what
not.